Yeah. You guys know the voice and you know what time it is. Another episode of ATL Dream Team. And we've been on the road trip traveling from Utah to LA. We even got our first sample of the Golden State Warriors. Dang, Trae Young. And even though we lost every game on that road trip, it did not stop Trae Young's determination. Keep that same energy, homie. And after a long road trip, we returned home to our city jerseys in Justin Anderson's first game. Happy birthday, bro. Who's Justin Anderson? We actually picked him up from the Philadelphia 76ers, a part of the Carmelo Anthony trade. And my man IceTraeMane dropped 25 points and 17 assists, making him just the 8th rookie in NBA history to do so, putting him up there with Oscar Robertson, Lenny Wilkins, Michael Jordan, Tim Hardaway Sr., Gary Grant, Jason Kidd, and even Allen Iverson. I'm sure you guys are wondering, what does this have to do with the Atlanta Hawks, and why did it drive Mike Scott out of Atlanta? Who is this Strawny kid, and why is he repping South Gwinnett? And after successfully trading for another first-round pick with the Trae Young trade via Dallas Mavericks, let's take a look at a guy who could become Atlanta's unicorn. But before we dive into any of that, make sure you guys are subscribing to the page, liking the channel, and sharing the channel with your friends. ATL Dream Team, baby. Just as I normally do, I arrive to the arena early just to see them warm up. IceTraeMane has made it his obligation to perform well at home. And my guy hits the court, and I know it's gonna be a movie, like always. Are you ready? It took IceTrae no time being aggressive getting to the basket. Pat Beverly shut Lonzo down last year. Is he gonna do the same thing to Trae Young? He could damn sure try. Trae Young, come on, boy. If you watch this play, we see his Steve Nash-like patience, and this what makes him so dangerous. And at this point, my guy John Collins makes his Atlanta debut. And we all know the game changer that they call John Collins. He was a steal. And at this point, Trae Young has 10 points, 4 assists first quarter. My boy Kevin Huerter is no slouch. Do what you do, watch me shoot. Knock down. Now my boy Justin Anderson makes his first appearance. And he plays great defense. He's a huge guy, high energy guy. I like him already. And at this point, if you thought Vince Carter was only here to sell tickets, try again. He's a vital part of our Atlanta Hawks team, and I'm surprised. Trae Young with the blow-by to Vince Carter off the backboard. Man, he's got his team involved. Now it's time for him to start back eating. John Collins with the rebound. Great pass. Deadman again, man. This ain't the same play. This man is dunking all night long. Double-double machine. And we've watched Trae pretty much master this move, and again, that Steve Nash-like quickness. Count the basket. Head coach Doc Rivers tried, but he could not find anyone to stop Trae Young. By the half, he had 19 points, 7 assists, shooting 85% from the free throw line and 50% from the field. Now at this point, I think it's officially time to introduce you guys to IceTraeMane. Merch is coming soon, guys. I told you about it. Get ready. Dream Team, we're making it happen. My big dog, Zone 6 Spell, got hurt. He didn't have many highlights, but he did have this one. And with the return of John Collins, I do picture Omari returning to a bench role. And just as he started off, continuing to the third quarter, Trae Young is exploding. Did I mention Steve Nash was his favorite player? Yeah, man, this team is full of shooters, but you guys already know that. That's his second one, 2 for 2. Check out the awesome defense right here from Casper the Ghost. Trae Young again. I mean, he was completely dominating until this guy came in. Bogdan changed the game. I mean, I knew that there was no way we could lose this game until Mike Scott heated up. Between him and Lou Williams, I don't know who hurt us the most. That boy Montrez started going crazy. His name Montrez. You know he going crazy. look at him. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander dunking on Ken Bazemore. Like, the whole game changed. Yeah, Alex Len got his dunk, but that might have been the last point we scored. Bogdan took over. That guy, IceTraeMane, has 23 points and 13 assists, and Taurean Prince is finally heating up. Is it because he changed his shoes at halftime? Maybe so. He went in and put on the black and old gold Alpha Phi Alpha and ones. They're not really Alpha Phi Alpha, but I might just caught me a pair for homecoming. No cap. And somebody in the arena must have mentioned R.J. Barrett or Zion Williamson, because we just lost the game. We lost it. I don't know what happened. But Trae Young sees the future, and so do I. I'm sure Trae Young will have no problem passing the ball to either R.J. Barrett or Zion Williamson. Come on now, just look at these guys for a second. Boom. I mean, I'm just, I don't know what to say. One of these guys will be on the Hawks, and I will say that. Putting it in stone, marking my word, speaking into existence. We have to do that. I will do that. Tomorrow starts today, guys, and we need one of these guys. And even though I was able to find one mock draft that had Zion going to the Hawks, I think Cleveland wants to be a little bit competitive. Not in that realm, more so in the tanking competition. Their goal is not to win right now, and J.R. Smith has let us know that. But that's okay. You know why? Because despite what happened, we will have a great cornerstone franchise player alongside Trae Young, alongside John Collins, alongside Zone 6 Spell, alongside Kevin Hurt, alongside Taurean Prince. I mean, do I have to keep going? Again, a lot of young guys on minimum contracts, giving us so much flexibility when it comes to free agency. Did you forget about that draft pick that came along with Trae Young? I definitely didn't. 7'3", 235-pound freshman, Bo. You might as well just change him to Bird when he get to Atlanta, because my dog is soaring. Oh my God. Oh yeah, we can find you some friends in Atlanta, don't worry. We can find you some friends. Say he too small in the post. I can't see it. I mean, how is any of this fair? How is this human? It's not. He's our unicorn. Again, I'm claiming it. I mean, I think Atlanta has somebody for my brother Mo. I got Bo. I'm cool.
You personally to get back out on the court with the team?
Felt good just to be around the guys in a professional capacity, learning the offense. I felt like I was one of the guys again, so it was just a good feeling for me.
Seemed like there was a lot of emphasis on the defensive drills today, and a lot of those newer guys, Paul, Elton, Damari, seem to be picking up on them particularly well.
Yeah, the first.
So if you haven't realized, the young guy from South Gwinnett is Lou Williams. Lou was part of the Atlanta Hawks 60-win team that included Cal Korver, Al Horford, Jeff Teague, and many other guys. Lou is actually being coached by Doc Rivers, the former Atlanta Hawk himself.
Had some players around him in a time in which the Hawks came maybe as close as they might have come to winning it.
That is the most reminiscent that I've seen from Austin Rivers. That little straight line right-handed change of pace drive. And the
last shot, he said, in the trainer's lap, coming down the court, which meant it was going to be a three and it was going to be awful decent. Then he said, who wants it? And I think Ricky Brown, I'm not for sure who it was, ran out after him. And he shot this high rainbow. It goes in, Ricky bumps into him and accidentally knocks him on our trainer's lap. So it was exactly what he said. It was an accident, but it was almost fate. And they show a shot of our bench. Cliff Livingston and Eddie Johnson are standing up giving each other high fives. It was pretty awesome. That night was not awesome.
With all our Atlanta Hawks going out west to Los Angeles, I'm assuming Hartsfield Jackson has some kind of relationship with LAX.
First minute of play, second quarter. Scott, he's got a good-looking stroke. A three ball from Mike Scott, the Virginia product. Scott, bottom, back-to-back, Mike Scott. Brand fakes on the handoff. Now kicks out. Scott.
So at this point, maybe you should realize that all this is going down in the same quarter. Mike Scott is 4 for 4 and finished that quarter 5 for 5 for three-point shooting. My Lord.
He is a machine, Mike Scott, raining down threes in Indianapolis.
This one he gives us a little weak. Right now, Kyle Korver guarding Paul George. They're going to double team, and here's Mike Scott.
Oh, Mike Scott! He's not human!
Y'all stopped this morning, correct? Yep. Were you aware that the deputy registrar was behind y'all?
Nah,
I guess it's your brother.
My little brother, yeah.
Little brother. Little brother said that he didn't realize he was behind him.
I know he didn't, because if he would have saw him, he would have pulled over. But
Obviously, Molly was found and weed was found in the car. Can you tell me whose it is, or it's yours? Okay, you take full responsibility for all of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, you know Molly's a felony.
I didn't know that, no.
Yes, it's a felony. And you had over 28 grams of weed, so that's also going to be a felony.